Hi, my name is Hannah, and today I will be showing you how to make origami, specifically a paper crane. This will be your finished product after you're done folding. 2 wings, right here, a head and a tail. That should be the result of all the time you took folding your piece of paper. But before you start folding, you will need a square sheet of paper, preferably origami paper if you have some, but if you don't, you can always turn a normal sheet of paper into a square using any size or color. Today I am using just a normal piece of notebook paper that I have folded into a triangle and then cut both sides and turned into a square. Now that is how you turn a normal sheet of paper into a square. Just fold and cut. Like I said, the size of the paper really doesn't matter, just as long as you use the size of paper you want for how you want your bird to turn out. So if you want a small bird, you would use a small sheet of paper, and if you want a bigger bird, you would use a larger sheet of paper. Now step number 1, fold one side of the square to the other side, making a triangle, and then fold the other side of this triangle into the other side, making a smaller triangle. So basically you've just made a smaller triangle than what you started out with. Now step number 2, lift one side of the folded triangle up, and you want to bring the top corner down to the bottom corner. This makes a square on one side after you push down the edges. So now you have a square on one side and a triangle on the other side. Now after you fold one side, you want to fold the other side. So you do the same exact fold on the other side. Fold down the top. Fold down the top one to the bottom one just like you did the other side. And fold the side edges together just exactly like you did on the other side. Now you have a square shape on both sides. Step number 3, fold the paper sideways and fold each corner of the square into the middle. And after you fold the front side, you want to turn around and do it to the back. So after you've done this fold, you should have a cone-shaped piece of paper on both sides. Now step number 3 was very important because it helps you with step number 4. Now step number 4, you want to unfold the fold you just did. See the creases on the sides of the paper? This will help you greatly for this fold because it's a kind of difficult fold. You want to take the bottom piece of paper up to the top, and while you're doing so, you want to fold the edges inward towards the middle while you're bringing it to the top of the paper. See how the fold you just did in step 3 helped step 4? Now you want to smooth out the top by pushing the top part together. So now on one side you have a skinny diamond-like piece of paper with a crease in the center. Now you want to do the same exact fold to the side. Unfold step 3 and take the top edge of the paper up, and while you're doing so, fold the side edges towards the middle. And fold the top down like that. And now on both sides you should have small diamond-like with creases in the middle. And if you notice, the bottom kind of looks like leg figures because you can move them up and down, but step number 5, fold the edges of the diamond shape into the middle, together into the middle. And what you do on one side, you want to do on the other side. So after you have folded this side together, or this to the middle, you turn it around, do the same exact thing to the other side. So now you just have the same figure you just had before, but just like a skinnier version. And at the top, you should have two triangles, and then in the middle, you should have a separate triangle in the middle. Now, step 6, watch carefully because this is kind of tricky. You want to turn the sheet of paper sideways like this, and you want to fold each side together. So take your thumb and fold it backwards to the other side like this. Now you should have you should have two pieces of paper projecting from the bottom and two from the top. Now this step number 7, you want to fold the pieces to the top like this on both sides. So now you have 4 pieces of paper projecting at the top of the fold. Now you want to do the same exact thing you did previously. You want to turn the paper sideways and you'll fold each side together like this. You see how basically it looks the same exact thing like you had, but you just switched the folds. Now the next step, pull both sides down. And this is the end product of your bird, except for you want to choose one side between the top and you want to fold it down into a smaller triangle. So now you have the head and the tail. It doesn't matter which side you choose to fold down, just as long as you fold one side down to make a head and a tail. Now you can be creative and you can draw all over it, or you can just leave it as it is, but this is the final result of folding origami, specifically a paper crane. And I hope this video was instrumental in helping you fold your paper crane. And good luck folding paper cranes in the future.